Hello and thank you for stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. I am Thomas Metal 75 and this is your Massachusetts Beer Review. And today from the Trillium Brewing Company, that hoppy beer brand, New England style IPAs out of Massachusetts in Boston at 369 Congress Street, and in Canton, Mass, near where I live, at 110 Shamoot Road, which is probably only about 5 to 10 minutes from where I work, which is awesome. This is their Pier American Wheat Ale. It is 6.7. Look at that logo. There's the Pier from Trillium. 6.7% alcohol by volume, brewed in Massachusetts. Canned on the 10th of October 2017. It says it's 7:22, not AM or PM. So that's cool. Still relatively fresh for damn sure. Again, 6.7% alcohol by volume. They are using 30% wheat brewed in the beer. The malts are Pilsner white wheat, flaked wheat, and dextrin. And their hops are Galaxy, Citra, and Columbus, which combined on paper equal a fantastic variety of New England hoppy goodness. So, without further ado, let's put it in a wheat beer glass, right? Yeah. I have a Foolproof Brewing Company little, I don't know what you call it, a schooner beer taster glass from the brewery when I was there a while back. Alright, in a narrower rimmed glass, you would be getting much greater, there you go, much greater head retention. But as it stands right now, this is your juicy New England IPA. Look through and through, orangey and haze for days on this one. Nice bright white head for sure. Looks the part of a good IPA from New England. Orangey, hazy, all kinds of suspended particles. Don't think you can see them, but they're all kinds of in there. And oh my god, does that smell like Trillium? Oh my god, it smells like a good New England style IPA. Tropical juicy notes. Grapefruits, pineapples, oranges, mangoes, papaya, guava, juice, dank, onion, garlic, green herbal, if you know what I mean, spice hop zing, sweetness throughout, white bready malt, definitely white wheat and the flaked wheat are in there. Definitely smells like it's going to be thirst quenching and just delicious. This is the last one in the 4-pack I acquired. Let us drink now. Hello, Michael Kormaroff from Brooklyn, New York, watching live. Oh, yeah. As one would expect from Trillium, although it says American Wheat Ale, no. In a blind taste test, or just blindly drinking this, somebody says, here, drink this, without knowing what style this is a New England style IPA. A lot of New England style IPAs are brewed with a white wheat or a flaked wheat malt to give it this fluffy texture. And this is what it tastes like, a New England style IPA. Very grapefruit, very orange, very pineapple. But there are a lot of dank notes in this one. There's definitely, after the tropical juicy notes and the citrusy notes, there's all kinds of that dank, oily, resinous quality. To be completely honest, not that it's a completely super dry beer. I would say it's a semi-dry beer. The dank notes to it quickly dry, which is an interesting sensation for a beer of this caliber. And look at that head. The wheat malt and a lot of these kind of beers give it a fluffy, smooth kind of a texture that's really hard to recreate. And I think it's one of the key characteristics of one of their New England style IPAs and these New England style American wheat ales. Tyler Mansell watching live. Hello, sir. He says they should go national, and that would be a mass undertaking for this brand. So yeah, mouthfeel. Fluffy, velvety, medium, a little bit oily, just a little bit slick with that dank quality. It is semi-dry, but does clean after a while. It is very crisp. And to some people, I would say this is pretty refreshing of a beer. But if you're not used to these kind of New England style beers, or if you don't really like the dank qualities to an IPA, that you might not find this one too refreshing. Yeah, there's a lot of the rind, the little piffy, white, fleshy parts to the grapefruit and the pineapple. It just has a big... Now it's dry. It just has a really big, dank... note about it that hits me in the back of the throat. It dries the back of the throat initially, and then still the front of the mouth and the front of the palate is waiting for the sweet residual flavors of the beer to die down. You can definitely tell as the beer dries that you're getting more of the Pilsner malt and you're getting more of a malty backbone to it. But for me personally, I don't want to say that this beer is messy or that it's not a balanced beer because, excuse me, I think it does have some balance to it. But I would say that the hoppy side is more where the flavor is than it being a balance with a lot of malt. Even though it's 30% wheat, it should be more balanced than just a hoppy mess here. And there is some of the spicy hop component as well. Again, it's Galaxy, Citra, and Columbus, and yeah, you're getting your dank notes from that for sure. Getting your tropical notes for days. And I think some of that spicy note could be attributed to the fact that there is usually not a filtering process in these style of beers. So, is this my favorite Trillium beer of all time? No, not really. Yeah, big green, earthy, resiny, dank thing after all of the grapefruit, and then it dries. You can tell, again, I'm getting some of those weedy characteristics. Not quite as... For me, yeah, let me get to the rating. So, for me, overall, I would probably give this a high... I probably would give this an 80... I'll give it a B+. Somewhere, how about 84 and a half? I think their IPAs are much better than this. To me, this is just a little bit too dank forward for my liking. For me, it changes over to the dank hoppy notes a little bit too quick for my liking, and I would like more grapefruit, and I would like more malt going on. And for me personally, I like their beers like Congress Street and which is their best pale ale, if you ask me, India Pale Ale. I like their pale ale known as Fort Point. I like their Street series, Milker Street, Summer Street, A Street, what have you. I think that this one is all about those dank, resinous qualities. So if that's the kind of flavor you like in your IPAs, seek this one out. I think that Galaxy, Citra, and Columbus are showing through. I just don't think that they are I just don't think that this is particularly the best use of those, but if you've never had a Trillium, or if you've never had New England-style juicy bombs, then this is one to definitely try, but it's got to be on the more dank, green, herbaceous side, if you know what I mean, for beer. So, yeah, I'm going to give Pier an 84.5, somewhere between a straight-up B and a B+. It does taste fresh, so that's great. Again, they are located, the Trillium Brewing Company, at 369 Congress Street in Boston, Massachusetts, in the Seaport District, and in Canton, Massachusetts, at 110 Shawmut Road. It is in an industrial park. You cannot taste beers at the Boston location. You can only taste beers at the Canton, Massachusetts location, and I believe a tasting for 4 is $5. So, excellent, Trillium. Good stuff, not my favorite. If you ever had Trillium, let me know what your thoughts are. What are your thoughts on New England-style IPAs? Are New England-style IPAs eventually going to be a fad that dies down, or do you see that New England-style IPAs are going to be the thing in years to come? Let me know in the comment section below. Again, this has been Pier, American-style IPA from Trillium. Until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. We'll see you soon. Have a great rest of the week if I don't see you soon.